Welcome back, guys, to our No Damage Run of Barbie for the NES. We are now at the center of the mall, stage 2. As you can see, Barbie has a new dress. Most of this stage is mostly just kind of waiting your turn for these fountains to go down. Don't walk into them, otherwise you'll take damage. Some of the fountains shoot up water droplets. As you can see, I find the water droplets to be a little more tricky to dodge than the bursts of water, personally. Still not too bad. This block right here has a B icon in it, which once you pick it up, you'll start flashing and you'll be invincible for a little while. So you can take advantage of that and get by some of these fountains as quickly as you can. Once Barbie starts flashing really fast, you'll know that it's about ready to end. So yeah. The water comes up at set patterns throughout here, so watch that. Same thing with these water droplets here. Just kind of watch their pattern and take your time to get through here. And it'll be pretty simple, so yeah. That one almost got me back there. Alright, there we go. Eventually you'll start seeing some of these fountains shoot fish out of them, which is kind of odd, but they also have patterns, so they can also be avoided. So here we go. Throughout this particular section, spacing is really tight. You have to be really careful about where you stand at, that way you don't get hit by the water or the fish. Which can be kind of tricky, so just get a good eye on where it's safe to stand, and then go there and wait. This right here is probably the most tricky part to this stage, so yeah. Just take your time, pay attention to what's going on, and where you can safely stand at, and you should be okay. This section here can be kind of long, at least it seems. But we're now out of there. Now we got more fountains shooting fish. Like I said earlier, the fish also have patterns, so if you pay attention, you can figure out how to get past them without any trouble. Hit this block here to get an invincibility icon. There we go. Now we don't have to worry too much about being hit, because we won't take damage. Just keep on moving. Alright, this area can be really tricky with how you avoid the fish and the water droplets at the same time. You have to find a good timing to jump like I just did. Then you have to do the same thing over here, so we'll just have to wait for a good timing. Once the timing is good, we'll go for it. There we go, made it past them. We have to do that a couple more times throughout here. So long as you can get the timing down to avoid the water droplet and the fish at the same time, you should be okay. And that is it for the first part of the second stage. Alright, we are now on the second part of the stage, which is easier than the first part. This part here is really all about being patient. There really aren't any enemies until the very, very, very end of this section, and it's the easier of all the fountains that we've seen in the previous area. Throughout this entire area, you're pretty much just coming up to these things which drain water. If you touch the water, you'll take damage, so just wait for them. That's really all that there is to do. So yeah. This area can be kind of long, or maybe at least it just seems that way because you have to wait so much. Really, other than these little fountains that you see right here, the only other types of fountains that we'll see are the ones that shoot water up in a burst. You don't see the water droplet ones or the fish, you just see the ones that shoot them up in a burst, and there are only 2 of them, I believe. So yeah, this section here is definitely the easiest one of stage 2. Also probably the most time consuming. Well, actually the most time consuming one might actually go to the first section of the stage, but it might be pretty close. I don't think this section is too big, it's just all about waiting a lot. Just keep on moving. There we go. We are now at the end of the section. You'll know that because you'll see these 2 fountains. And there we go, got through that section. Now we are out of the second part of the stage, and we are going into the food court, where we have pizzas rolling at us. Just avoid the pizzas like you avoided the beach balls in the previous stage. You can destroy this little plant here and enter a little secret area, so yeah. Collect all these icons and we'll get out of here. There we go. Just continue to avoid the pizzas, like I said before, just like you avoided the beach balls in the first level. Wait for them to bounce and then you can jump over them safely. Picking up that thing right there grants you a temporary invincibility, and if the thing circling you hits any animals, it activates them like if a crystal did. So yeah, just keep on moving, don't have to worry about taking damage, and we'll find a bird eventually, a toucan, and if the circling thing hits it, it'll be activated as if we used a crystal on it. There we go. Just keep on moving. We're just about done in the third section of this stage. We are now getting ready to come out to the final area of the stage, which is the Pizzeria. It has absolutely no enemies except for the boss, so just make your way there. Jump on the dining tables if you want to. The boss of this stage is a giant pizza maker of some sort, I think. Shoots out dough or shoots out pizzas at you. The bottom one is already closed off. You have to close off the other three. I'd recommend staying on the highest platform, only jumping down whenever you have to. And 2 hits from a crystal will shut off whatever chute that you hit. So 6 crystals total, 2 for each of them that are opened up. Alright, we shut off the top one. One more hit on that. Alright, we're completely safe up here. We don't have to worry about that one. One more hit. There we go. Well, that is it for Stage 2.